Hello, Twitch and or YouTube. Welcome to my stream. I'm Josh Goldberg. I'm a full-time open source maintainer in the TypeScript ecosystem. I'm independent and I work on projects such as typescript-eslint that lets you write code with TypeScript a little better. Typescript-eslint powers ESLint and Prettier its ability to parse and run on TypeScript. So that's important stuff. I stream, generally speaking, twice a week when I'm not traveling, which has been common. Like the streaming has been common because travel has been less common the last month or two, so I'm happy about that. Today I'm going to do a regular stream, just me on code stuffs, looking at the typescript-eslint pull request review queue. We've got a few pull requests. They've been kind of piling up, and I need to review them. Someone does. As always, feel free to ask any questions, chat, whatever you want to talk about around dev, open source, life, linting, whatever. My stream manager is frozen, so... Oh, what? There it is. I'm sure there have been a million comments already. Waiting for gql.twitch.tv. This is great. Look at that. There we go. Style shit. Hello. We were just talking. Welcome. How's it going? Thanks for joining the stream. Stream Elements hasn't loaded yet, so my Josh command isn't doing wow. This Twitch is not doing well today. I don't know what's going on. Let me just set that up. Yes, the good old static homepage. Redirecting you automatically click here. Inaccessible here link. Look at that. What is happening? I am not in UDC Edinburgh. This is fine. Sponsorships 15. What is this? Whatever. Come on, Stream Elements. Emma, I'm great. Thank you for joining. I'm excited to get to this review queue. I'm hopeful that it'll work, or that I'll get through all of it today. What is happening with Stream Elements? Why is it not working? Bang Josh. Nope. Whatever. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is the typescript-eslint pull request review queue. We have 47 open pull requests. Love it. If we minus label dependencies and minus, I like alphabetizing these, minus author Joshua K. Goldberg, we get to just 30 open. If we also minus is draft, we get down to 21 open. And for now, I'm going to minus label awaiting response. I should check later to see if they've actually asked us something and just didn't re-request review, which would remove that automatically. So now we're down to 11. Awesome. That's much more approachable as a number of pull requests to review. My streams generally last 1 to 2 hours. Reviewing 47 pull requests in, 120 minutes is like 2.5 minutes per pull request. I'm not feeling that, but okay. Let's get started. Pull request. What is this? 8011, prefer, promise, reject, errors, add, review. This one is from Avred. Style shit, there you are. This one I've definitely looked at before, and maybe even on the stream, not sure. We requested review 5 days ago. This is a cute little automation that I'm really happy about having set up, by the way. When someone requests a review, the GitHub bot will remove the awaiting response label. I thought that's nice. So I'm happy about that. Looks like, yeah, all the threads are resolved. That's good. So reviewing this. First up, reviewing a PR. For adding a new rule, prefer, promise, reject, errors rule. Durgrini 1987. You resubscribed with Prime and you've been subscribed for 4 months. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Yes. Let me actually let me see where that workflow is. It's a great question. I use it in my Create TypeScript app. Where is this? Here we go. PR review requested. And get you that permalink there. Yeah. Alien Codes, welcome. We have Josh and we have you. Thanks for coming on. How's the world of Astro? How's the world of being Alien? You what's the phrase? You switched roles within Astro to be a core dev team. I forget the phrasing you used. What did you do? Busy, of course. So yeah, there's this action remove. Honestly, as annoying as it is to have to debug GitHub actions when they go wrong, since they don't run on your local computer, sometimes they're really nice. Like there's this actions ecosystem actions remove label one, which I've just triggered on whenever a review is requested based on the PR target repo. So it's running in the target repo, like us, not the fork, some random other person's things. And yeah, we remove the waiting response. Now, I will note that, of course, because GitHub Actions are new, everything is mildly broken. So if there's an error, nothing happens. So we had to add like a little if failure, run this. Don't worry, it's fine. But yeah, I also use this in create TypeScript app. Boop, boop, boop. GitHub workflows review requested. Here we go, and it's I think exactly the same basically. Let me just open them side by side. Actually, now I'm curious. What is the difference between these two files? Okay, literally just the status prefixes used in my repo. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, let's get this PR up locally. I recently started finally having a folder with bookmarklets for each element that's a show resolved, click it, and other GitHub commands will soon be there soon too. So just opening up all the hidden items and such, anything hidden, show resolved. Just going back over previous suggestions. Okay, sorry for late request. Just realized we were missing test cases. Whoops. Great, so they added test cases. Ooh, no throw literal, which, come on, there we go. No throw literal is on error. Haha, it's not an error, it's a read-only error. Okay, yep. So this is just a good little reminder. I'm actually gonna add it as a bookmark so that I don't forget to file a follow-up issue. That there's an existing issue with another rule. Okay, performance. Cool. Yeah. So I suggested they change something. Let me let's get that out of there. That's not allowed. Code typescript-eslint. Shut up, warp. Every time warp updates, it's like a whole list of things I don't care about. You know, like I get it, you're making a product, you're very proud of it, good for you, but I also don't want your AI shenanigans or updates or whatever. I have no idea what I was working on previously here. Main, get pull upstream main, just updating my repo to latest, and GHPR checkout 8011. Let's get started on this. Get pull and yarn. Okay. Prefer, promise, reject, errors, TS. Where was I? Here we go. So I was looking at the test, and what do we have? We have error array is what I suggested. Yep. Read-only array. Oh, I meant to suggest that if they throw it should be an error. Yep. Good. Promise rejected that as an error. Yep. So this is resolved. They got never in here and unknown. Nice. Those should be errors. Resolved. And my Twitch stream manager just crashed. That's unfortunate. All right. What's going on, Twitch? So I also then suggested a performance thing. Prefer, promise, reject errors. Around 100 or so. Yep, I suggested splitting things out a little bit so that they're not calling to APIs unnecessarily. So that looks good. Ooh. Why is ESLint compliant? I think I need to build. No, restart ESLint server. We can hide this. Okay, yeah, so I remember this now. I basically was on, why is ESLint complaining here? What's going on? What is happening? If the build is passing, so this is some weird issue with my local computer. I'm not going to investigate this. I don't have the time or interest or energy. But yeah, I only requested a couple small changes, and they did that. They fixed some lint issues. Git pull. Yeah. Yep, so this looks good to me. Let me just check the commits they did just to make sure there isn't something wild and wacky there. Fancy lint issues, couple of merges from main. Yep, adding a bunch of test cases. I remember reviewing these last time and I was happy about them. Oh yeah, ts.symbol. Cool. Let me just look over one more time. Incorrect. Promise reject error. Promise reject new error. Great. This looks good. Yep. Config solved. And strict type checked. Yep, because this is, I think this is a good lint rule. You should only ever reject a promise with something that's an error, not like a literal or array or whatever. Done. Boop. Great. I remember this now. Yeah. The way it works is when you see a call expression or a new expression, so like calling to promise.reject or calling to new promise, we make sure it's the right type of thing. If it's like new, then it's a promise constructor that has the function passed as an executor. That's how promises work, yada yada. And then at the end of the day, for both of these, we call to check reject call, which checks the call expression, sees the argument, make sure the argument is an error like or is a read-only error like. Or if you allow an empty reject and the argument doesn't exist, then great, fine. And voila. Report. Super, thanks. This looks great. And is the GIF extension still broken? Giphy for Chrome still not doing great. They GitHub updated something recently. So I get about one sliver of the GIF results if I want to use this one. I'll just get Neil Patrick Harris giving 2 thumbs up and grinning. This looks good, right? Dope! I meant to hit approve. Maybe it's my internet that's being slow today. I don't know. Is anyone else's internet connection to Twitch or other things all poopy? Is my connection all right? My Wi-Fi claims to be doing well. Butts McGee says it's at full strength. I don't know. Anyway, merge. Did I cross post? I forgot to cross post. Oh my god, I forgot to post all together. And I think Alfred is on Twitter, if I remember right. Oh. Alfred. Yes, that old black circle. Very easy to determine. Well, I don't know what to do here for the internet. I can try switching to gigabit Prawns Plus, but it's the same internet. So I'll try that. So 1 sec, I'll be right back. Am I back? Is this better? Are we happy? Copacetic? Yeah, it's almost never always on your end with Twitch. It's almost always my end. I don't know what's happening here. Philadelphia internet. I'm back. Yeah. Can't wait to move to Boston. Well, I'm gonna just keep going. Yay, thanks. All right, so I had requested changes. Yep, okay, I'll hold off reviewing it until explicitly we requested. Chore-based testing rules. I don't remember if Costa is on the socials. On the LinkedIn and on the emails. Not my things. Okay. Fun one. Next up is a docs PR for testing rules docs. Always good to have. Always good to have docs, am I right? Let's add an emoji. Really mess with the copy paste on Melk here. Oh, it actually worked. That's nice. That's not spam, Avred. Are we getting a preview? There we go. There's a nice preview in one or two of the platforms. Okay. Excuse me. Show resolved. Oh, and I got that bookmark here for later. I'll wait until Avred has a chance to file the issue on themselves, and then if they don't in a few business days, I'll do it. I don't want to take over for them. If they want to do it, I don't want to deprive them of the authorship attribution. All right, what did I request here? GHPR checkout. This thing. Get pull yarn. And local linking to MBX. So yeah, actually, what is this? Add base testing rules docs. So fixes how to test. Right. Another repeat contributor person who we like, Samuel, was asking, how do you test pull request changes? How do you? Yeah, this is a good question. Like, you made changes in the code base. How do you test on your own repo? So this PR changes which files? Local linking. Where's my little sidebar? Do we get sidebar? What? Isn't there normally a sidebar on the left here on GitHub? I guess if it's only one file, maybe not. But let's yarn start this locally. So yeah, they added a third section is under global linking, repository linking, and then trying rules, which goes to here. Now that we've linked the TSC-ESLint packages with local downstream repository, the next step would be to include the rule on the local repository ESLint configuration file. For example, this thing, your awesome rule. I love these like little delighters in docs, just like cute things. All right, cool. Now that you need to run your repository lint script, and your changes should be reflected on the project. Yeah, this is fine. I might change it a little bit, but yeah, this is good. Awesome. And I know we've talked before, the author and me on this PR, so I'm happy. This will be very useful. This will be nice and useful for folks getting started with development. Welcome. Let's see if I can get a good welcome gif. What's up? Yeah, I don't really feel like a gif for this one. Approved. Docs. Looking good. This is great. So now we're on down to 9 single digits. Will I get through them? The suspense is not very high. Low stakes here. No readily add rule style shit. You still hear style shit? Looking at your stuff. HBR checkout. This get pull yarn. Kinda here. No worries. I don't like calling on people and then forcing them to respond. So no worries if you're off doing other things. Captain Kirk, you have 2 PRs in queue. Oh, I'll do them next. Thank you for mentioning. The queue's actually pretty recent stuff. One of them already has 1 approval. Kirk. So yeah, no, I'll take a look at yours. Awesome. Thanks for coming on. How you doing? So no array delete. I know for this one whoops. To do PR follow up issue. I know I've seen this before, maybe even on the stream. Suggested changes. They did things a couple days ago. You did things a couple days ago. Okay. Yep, gonna post. It's ready for review. Did you re-request review? Like through the thing? Maybe the action problem? Back to feature additions. Adding new rule. Feature additions. Adding a no array delete rule. Huh, okay. Well, I'll take a look. Style should I always forget. What social media are you on? I can never remember who's on what. I know you're on Twitch. Wait, this is style shit. Okay, yeah. Whew, for a second I was like, wait, was this Samuel? Heck yes. Only on Twitter. That makes it easier for me. Great. Oh, already there. Get pull, yarn start. Okay, what did I request last time? No read delete test. All right, comments. Who doesn't love comments? I know this comes up once in a while. Why doesn't ESLint have rules implement AST node changes? Like, why is it plain text? And for those who aren't familiar, actually, I forget to do this, but we have a blog post, by the way, in typescript-eslint that goes into abstract syntax trees. Why does recent posts not show all of them? It's annoying. Should get more on there. But yeah, for anyone who's new to this stuff, feel free to read that, ask any questions you want. But basically, rules, ESLint rules, take a look at your code. The format that the code is presented to the rules is called an AST, or abstract syntax tree. It's like a JSON object. And then the rules can suggest fixes if they saw something wrong. And the fixes are suggested with this fixer thing, which basically applies text changes. Which is kind of funny, which means that it always messes up with comments. Comments are hard. But okay. All right, so I'm thinking suggestions should preserve comments. Right now, comments are getting removed. Where are the comments? Look at this horror. Yes, so this is a horrible thing to have to deal with as a rule. You have to keep all these stupid things in there. TypeScript-lang.org play. If we pop this in, this is totally valid TypeScript. You're deleting A of parentheses B. So it's literally just delete A of B is what's actually happening. So nicely done. After expression, before semicolon, after semicolon. Yeah, all these things are still there. Line. Wait, what's line? Oh, I missed that. Delete multi-line. Oh, yep, right there. Great, so that's looking good. Array deletes. Awesome. The recommended element is by using the array splice. Yep, docs look good. Everything looks good to me. Declare const array number, delete array number, delete.splice 01. Cool. And we even say that, hey, it can suggest fixes. Array delete, disable type checked, strict type checked, no array deletes. Yep. So let's look at the actual rule. This rule is honestly not that much code compared to other rules. whenever we see a unary expression, which is something like type of or delete or some such, it's an expression with one operator like delete. Take a look at the argument. If the type isn't member expression, return. Oh yeah, I remember argument with type narrowing was a thing. We take a look at the type at the location using our helper to resolve if it's like a generic type parameter. If it's not an array, fine, we don't care. But if it is an array, we say delete it with the no array delete message. And then we also provide a suggestion of, hey, this will change your code, but maybe you want to do this. Where fix, we'll take a look at the argument's object and property. If it's a sequence expression, it should have parentheses. Otherwise, we take a look at get text, because that's comments, I guess. Get comments inside. Oh, I don't know that I've seen us use this. Oh, no, we do. Okay. Nice. Get comments inside. If there are comments, then we add them. Nice. Okay, yeah, this looks great. Great. And I remember the tests were being very good. All right, so should the new code be abstracted to a util? Great question. Comment inside. So we're in no delete, and we're in. So it's used in 2 rules. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I probably wouldn't put them in an abstraction just yet. I like write everything twice, and this is only this as a big methodology, and this is only the second rule that uses get comments. What was it called? Get comments inside. Okay, so this, this is resolved. Resolved. What was there was a comment about indentation? Oh yeah. Yeah. There might be a better way of doing things, but if you want to file a follow-up issue, you can. I'm not going to look into it because it's comments. No one actually wants to deal with these things. Look, fantastic. Thanks. What emoji should I use? Fire. I haven't used fire a little bit. All right. Fire GIF. Happy fired? Playing upbeat music. I don't know what this Simpsons context is, but I like it. The Simpsons family gathering and playing tribal music. What is this? Front of a burning effigy of some sort. Caption. Playing upbeat music. Cool. Feet. Use some plugin. No way to delete. This is awesome. This our most recent release yesterday, which was delayed because I broke the script, or we broke the script. I broke the script. It was delayed in the day, but it mostly had just like fixes. This is already 2 new rules in a release. This is great. Very pleasing. All right, Kirk. Let's see your pull requests. So I'm gonna make a new tab for this, and instead of all those filters, I'm gonna say author Kirk. Kirk what? No autocomplete for me. I like trivial. What? There's a space. They should trim that space. Meaty. Nice. Okay, wait. So what's going on with awaiting review? What was the issue? Did it work out? Was it closed? Last fixed December 6th. Do you have a preference which one I look at first? What was the... Was I going to do something? I don't remember. Anyway, little water break reminder, y'all. Always drink a lot of water. Water is important. Hydration is good. I keep a little jug carafe thingy with a lemon and some ice. I'll just look at the docs one. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Back again to docs from... Oh, yeah, Kirk, are you on things? You on the internet? Should I be praising? Nothing. Hydration good? Hydration good. But you know what? Hydration, you're a lurker. Love it. Okay. Back again to docs. First, a single space fix on... What is this on? No floating promises. No floating promises, perhaps? Love a single space fix. Boop. Yeah, you know what they say about hydration, Alien? That inevitably leads to streaming. It's a P joke. Okay. Oh boy. No floating promises, MD, ignore iffy, true. What's going on? Okay, so what? Why do okay, so I'm gonna check out the main you know what they say about hydration. It inevitably leads to streaming. Me on stream to Alien. This brought me joy for some reason. Where's the like super obnoxiously happy smiley face? This one, but without the hearts, not the kissy face. I don't get why they put the kissy face so high up on this list. There it is. Somehow this is really funny to me, this little quote. What are you on, on Web Tools, that's right. Ah, my nose. You on Blue Sky? There you are. There's my emoji. Ugh. The heck? Well, you got weird shit emoji. I don't know why. Okay. All right, so what's going on here? It's a prettier issue. PR checkout. Get pull. Yarn start. Okay, so no. It's been like 5 minutes and I haven't even looked at the file yet. Okay. No problem promises 103. So the issue is a prettier one that if we remove the pretty or ignore and hit save, then the space gets removed. What? Okay. I don't need to yarn start this. I can just see it in the code. So Brad mentioned a knit. Oh, and I'll just link here the knit just for my own tracking. This was meant. Wait, this is from 2020. Has Prettier had this issue since 2020? What's going on? No. Oh my god! I just realized I've been completely forgetting to post in the Twitch chat the stuff I'm looking at. I'm sorry. I normally do that. I forgot. And it's not letting me pin because it's Twitch and half the things aren't working today. All right. Also, 30-minute-ish reminder, y'all. Let me know if you have any questions or things you want to talk about. Okay, so no space after wait in TypeScript parser. Oh, G-Wrath. I recognize this face. Oh, this is their first issue in Prettier. That's cool. Good for them. All right. At the time, TypeScript didn't support top-level await. It does now. Committed. Sasuke. They've contributed to us in typescript-eslint to a good amount. All right. Wait, needs to be parsed as a keyword. Yeah, I guess it would be good to. Oh, good, there you are. Good to fix this in the docs. I don't like the idea of people looking at this and thinking that a weight is a function. It's not. So, what a deep dive. So you gonna fix this in prettier also? So you got a thumbs up from one person. Cool. Yeah. So, since pending the prettier issue. Thanks. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah. I don't like it when repos don't have an explicit status. I love that they have area, lang, and type, like they use prefixes. That's fantastic. But it has to have a status one there explicitly. Actually, I don't even. Let me rephrase. It's fine to not apply a status label by default, but I think that whenever something is triaged, it should have a status label applied. And this one has lived long enough that it should really have a status. Like I saw that someone added a label. Like if you add labels, I find it personally easier when for things to post triage always have a status. But that's just me. For Locker, hi, welcome to the hangout. Ooh, I'm sorry. Do I know any Angular projects where I connect people working in Angular? I love the question. Unfortunately, I don't really know Angular projects. I leave it open to the chat if anyone else does, but I haven't really worked in them much. I've been doing a lot more with like React. Did I disable the refined GitHub extension? Ugh, what a lovely good question. No, it's broken. GitHub broke it. Let me just merge this PR. Boop. Thanks, Kirk. So, where is? Oh, I closed the issue. I should pin it. Pin issue. So, this reminds me. It's on my to-do list. Yeah. So, wait. Is it? So I've been meaning to check up on this. I submitted a back to the Chrome extension marketplace last month. Oh, I'm sorry. You said refined GitHub. I just auto-included. My bad. To my own extension, refined GitHub replies. I'm sorry. Yeah, the refined GitHub extension is different from what I'm thinking of. I think so. Refined. No, I don't use refined GitHub. I feel like I've used it, and then every time it's been too much, I wanted to turn it off, and I never actually wanted anything from it. Yeah, I go off and on. It's a great extension, though. Really useful. Here it is. Their SEO's a little off. Look at that. Look at that missing colon. Yeah, my bad. It's not broken. I'm broken. Oh, yeah, Santosh. I like Santosh. And then Brandon Roberts. They seem nice. I don't think we've talked, but they also seem nice. Okay, let's move on to prefer find. Kirk, this will be a bit more of a review than your docs one, probably, as you said. Yes, agreed. Same contributor, different PR. Now a feature ad for prefer. Oh, this is this is gonna be one or two of two things is gonna be the case. Either this rule is probably gonna have a lot of code. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. And or the review is gonna be kind of like intense because array find versus array next of. I'll get into it. This is a whole area. Oh boy. This might take a while. It might not. I might be wrong. Who knows? Avoid spamming you styles. Sorry, style shit. All right, so what's happening? What's going on here? Backing issue is I filed... Thanks. Good luck, have fun. I filed an issue like almost a year ago saying, you know what? People often do like values.filter, whatever includes of 0. But it would be nice to switch that to find. Oh, look at this. We got thumbs ups and a rocket. Thanks, Homeworld. Thanks, everyone. No filter instead of find actually exists in ESLint plugin, but we need to use the type checker because like someone might write something that has its own filter method. We need to know what the type of something is to determine whether it's actually a filter. Yeah, so someone suggested determining if the filter function has a side effect, which is like basically impossible as a task, but okay. I had the wrong title, but blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so we have precedent. There are other typeware rules like prefer includes, prefer regex exec, and I would personally have preferred to build those into ESLint with a pluggable type system, but that's a long story and years away probably. So let's look at this PR. Check out this thing, yarn, get pull, yarn start, prefer find. It may be tempting to use code, or it is simpler to use a radar prototype.find instead, which also returns the first entry matching a condition. Beware that the two approaches are not quite identical, however. The find will only execute the callback on array element until it finds a match, whereas the filter executes the callback for what do you think about using a Docusaurus admonition here? Have you seen these? These are nice. Like note, tip, info, something. I'd probably go for info here. Warning is kind of extreme. Maybe info to not be as extreme as well, not extreme, as severe looking as warning. That filter 0? Oh, I've seen it. Cool, yay. One of my favorite things, let's check SourceGraph and GitHub searches, see if they have it. So filters, how would I search for this? Filter 0? Does this work in SourceGraph? I don't know if it's already a regular expression. Aha! Look at this. Probably want a parentheses there. Nope, missing closing. Need to escape the parentheses. Okay. Toby, hello. How's it going? Oh, did I, Captain Kirk? I love. Did I file this because of a previous PR? That's so funny. Okay. But yeah, looking in SourceGraph, we actually do see people do this. People actually do this. Fun fact. So I'm actually gonna post this in the issue. Oh, and fun fact shows quite a few examples of people doing the filter approach in the wild. Nifty. Yeah, does GitHub search support regular expressions? Oh, you know what? I should do context global, lang, JavaScript, lang, TypeScript. I don't know if this is the right way to do it. I want to search for either JavaScript or TypeScript. But anyway, it's fine. The issue shows that people do this, whatever. Nice, thanks, Kirk. Yeah, people do this. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Not that one. Languages, let's look at TypeScript. Windows.filter 0. Yeah, so find is more efficient. Find is more efficient than filter for this use case. Sindev, I love pie. Hello, welcome. Awesome. How's it going? That's, oh, I need a dot filter. Anyway, it's not important for me to find every place in the universe that does this. Yeah, VS Code's find and replace is awesome. I'm working on typescript-eslint. Thanks for reminding me. I always forget. For some reason today I've just been forgetting to pin in the chat what I've been working on, but because it's been almost 45 minutes, let me restate context. Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. I'm Josh Goldberg. I'm working on TypeScript-eslint, the tooling that lets standard JavaScript tools such as ESLint Prettier support TypeScript code. So I've actually got a pull request from another person in the chat, hello Kirk, who is trying to add a rule, prefer find. Oh, VS Code's codebase contains this issue? That's funny. Do I have them locally? No, I've contributed them in the past. Oh, it's VS Code, right. Nope. Ugh, what is it? GH repo clone. Huh. I don't know what's going on there. Cool. Yeah, I'll find it locally. Make it a little faster. But yeah, so the context for this rule is people sometimes do code like I don't know. It's called TypeScript. Declare const fruits string, and then I do like const app starts with b equals fruits dot filter fruit dot starts with b0. But like this is inefficient because you're searching through the whole array just to find the first one, and it's a little syntactically shenanigan-y. So you do like fruits dot find, and there you go. It gives you the first one. Oh, that's right. I remember you mentioning this. That's cool. The GPU accelerated JS renderer. Fun stuff. All right. So parentheses 0 dot filter. Let's do backslash filter dot star parentheses escaped 0. Ah, yeah, look at that. Ha! Look at that anti-pattern. Should have used dot find. It's also possible that they're for the longest time we're targeting node versions that might not have dot find. I don't remember when it was added, so okay. Yeah. Danigard, hello, welcome. Suggestion, you might want to also mention that it's faster to use dot find because of it returning the first entry. Zap. By the way, I don't think we don't lint for this yet, given that the PR passes lint, but style. We'll lint for this eventually, but suggestion. But I personally like keeping to 1 sentence per line. So yeah, I have this. I've been doing I've been doing the Conan voice. I've been watching too much Conan O'Brien. I'm starting to speak like him. What do you think? Yeah, I like this. It's not a blocker if you hate it, but I like this way. Toby, good run, I hope. We are working on adding prefer find as a rule to typescript-eslint. Yeah, I like keeping to 1 sentence per line just to make get diffs a little cleaner. No worries if you hate that. Oh, this is a great incorrect example. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. If you don't mind a filter 0, you can avoid this rule. Docs. This should also mention that if you're generally writing that filters with side effects, this rule might get in your way. Which we actually had a whole initiative recently to flesh out the when not to use it parts of docs, because where was it? A lot of them were just like kind of phoned in, like, then if you don't like this, don't use it. Just like not very informative. So I did a PR that added a bunch of these. So like 7257 to 7447. Like we fleshed out a lot of information and added a lot of good examples of good when not to use it docs. All right. But otherwise, docs page looks great. Viewed, disable type checked style. Yes, this would be stylistic type checked. However, we can't add it to stylistic type checked because that would be a breaking change. We could add it to strict, but strict generally doesn't have stylistic rules. So we could then make a stylistic strict rule set, but oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this comes up a lot. I wish we had better like automation around this. Yeah, this would be a breaking change. Can't just yet. We don't have a stylistic strict rule set, so there is really nowhere for this to go. But the good news is we're starting to ramp up on work for V7, so this won't be present but not in any config for long. Can we also get a prefer for loops to for each? Yes. Woo! Excuse me. Yes. For each also works well with like better in many cases with TypeScript type checking. So where I definitely filed this for of loop. There's definitely an issue somewhere. If not, then please do file. Nope. Prefer for of. Oh wait, maybe we do have prefer for of. Oh no, that's for loop. Ah, there it is. Aha. Thank you. Thank you, all the blessings. I'm sorry. When you say I didn't read what you said, which you didn't read what you said are you referring to? Also, apologies if I misinterpreted or didn't read. So like, this is a stylistic rule. Fine for I4. I think this is. Oh wait, no, maybe this isn't the same thing. Yeah, no, that's for each being slower due to repeat function calls is a good point. Yeah, no, I don't see. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. If this issue doesn't capture what you're looking for, then great, file a new one. Thanks for mentioning. Okay, so looking at the actual rule now, we can skip past the configs stuff. Enforce the use of array over filter followed by O when looking for a single result. Yep. Prefer find tricks. Oh yeah, look at all that code. Oh, that's not so bad. Just a lot of indentation. Unfortunately, it can't be a regular fixer, so yep, this is a suggestion. Just real quick, knit that prefer finds fix style. Just nitpicking. I assumed reading this at first to be a fixer, an auto fix / fix rather than a suggestion. Maybe if you're going off existing precedent, then totally ignore this. I do wonder if we should make a lint rule in ESLint plugin. So yeah, the world of ESLint is constantly getting more not strict, handheld. Did I not mention this on internet? Oh no, I did. Okay. So there's actually an ESLint plugin, which is an ESLint plugin recommended by the core ESLint team that has lint rules for writing ESLint plugins, which I think is fantastic and also really funny. What do you think? Oh, you found it? Nice job finding it. Back in April. Okay. Huh. Funny. Cool.
Sorry, Leonard. Wait, didn't VS Code?
Yes. So. Excuse me. All right, so let's just look through the code and see what it does. I'm going to switch over to prefer find. Right. Stuff 0, but not stuff !.0. Cool. If the node is a literal that has property value 0, so that's 1. if the node's object type is a call expression that isn't optional. Why wouldn't we want to handle optional? I'm curious. Filing away in my head. So two things that have come to my mind already so far, I should say, so far. One is that we probably have a utility for this. Those like get static value, I think, is what we'd want. Because what if it's like what is like a template? Like what if it's a const or something? Like a const value equals 0, something of value. So I'm just Josh get static value. The nice thing about suggestions is that they don't autofix, so you can suggest something that are slightly unsafe as long as they're equivalent, roughly. There's some flexibility there. Why not? Oh, didn't mean that to be all cap. Value. Why not? So check if it looks like dot filter or stuff filter. Stuff filter, yeah. So as a general suggest refactor to func. As a general rule of thumb, like if you see a lot of indentation with a lot of if statements, my personal preference would be to like extract out these checks into utility functions. So I can do like function is 0 index, so node. So I would like return this, or node is tses tree dot member expression. Node. For now, we can just return boolean. Code is type of node and property tses tree. Actually, I don't know if that type predicate's nice. Let's just call it boolean for now. So then we can do like if is zero index node. Then those would be like dot comments, but you can do like an and here. I think that's nope. Ugh. Oh, I need to remove the if. See if I can get this syntax. Aha, there we go. Will it catch things like array, get filter string? Only if get static value as a utility is used, and it is a static value. I don't remember. In those cases, some static values, fine. Others, like if it's a function that returns a string, I'm not too worried about that edge case. Yeah. All right, so we're getting, if it's a member expression, that, again, static value would be nice here. Or just some utility. If it's optional access. So we can report is if it's an array or if it's an optional chain on a nullable array. That makes sense. So if it's an array type or it's an optional access of a union type, so like something that's one or another, and each array type is either array or null or undefined. So, okay, if it's either of those, so either you're an array type or you're a union of null undefined array, then we report. And the report contains a suggestion fixer. The nomenclature here, I really don't like how it's suggest.fix. It makes confusing terminology emerging. Okay, so the fix says two things. One, replace the property from find to find, and the other is removing the 0. Makes sense. Cool. So a few comments here. One is this is quite a lot of oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this freaking gifs for GitHub extension. I'm gonna Can I disable it? Gifts for, I don't want to remove it altogether because I'll forget about it, but eventually I'll want to look. I don't have time to look into like why it's broken or whatever. This is quite a lot of nesting for consecutive if statements. I'd suggest refactoring some of the logic to shared utility helpers. That way you can do that way the nesting can be reduced and or removed. Some of the nests stings reduced. If is, what did I call this? Is 0 index or some name like that. Node 1 vague direction example. Another vague example. If what did I call this? So yeah, just posting a couple thoughts of like this is where I might take this style. Whatever the other condition is, node dot object. Review. Oh, you'll be surprised, style shit, what sort of shenanigans people write. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure you've seen all sorts of wild and wacky stuff, given that you're suggesting this thing. But yeah. Cool. So that's one. That's what did I suggest? Refactor. Question. Why not? This seems like it'd be a case folks would want to hit, and we'd probably get a bug report from it not working. Cool, and I can check the tests too later. I will check the test later to see if there's anything there. All right, so that's that one. Let's look at the bug. We have utilities, at least one utility for this, get static value. That way, if someone does something like const value equals 0, values dot filter value, or some, then it'll be supported, which is a good test case to add. Thanks for hanging out, Toby. Appreciate it. Oh wow, it's been an hour already. Fun. See ya soon. All right. What else was there? Get static value. Oh right, there was type equals. Okay, so you know types. Here and the other. Cool. All right. This looks good to me in general. Otherwise, just like these small things. The refactor, the value, Josh. All right. Now the fun part of this, the tests. Prefer, find. So, first of all, my back. Ooh. Second, always drink water, hydrate. So when I review the test cases for a rule, I'm trying to break it basically. This is like pen testing, sort of security mindset. Just what are the things you can do to break it? Rule looks good so far. Only 176 lines of tests. So looking at valid. Yep, this is right. Jerk code. If someone does their own thing with a filter, it shouldn't be here. And yep, if it's... Oh, these are starting off strong with these test cases. This is great. Member access is not directly occurring on the result of the filter call due to optional chaining. Is this even valid TypeScript in terms of type checking? Because this will... I don't know that we need to test for this. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but oops, wrong thing. I wanted to look at the start of the tests file. Let's pop this bad boy into the TypeScript playground. Actually, while I'm doing this, I am started locally. Beware flash. Nope, we're good. Play. Let's get this here. TypeScript. What do we call it? Prefer find. And let's get this into the playground. Declare constaff boolean. Oh, yeah. Strict null checks true. It does work. Why is this allowed? Excuse me. Whew. Const value equals. What is value? Value is never. So it's an array of never. That's so weird. Why is it never array? Is my strict null checks not applying or some crap? What is going on here? Oh, because the thing always exists. Declare const values never array, right? So now value is never array or undefined. Thanks, Kirk. Yeah. The lag means we both got to it. Power to us. Yeah, so now value is never undefined. So thing of filter and then values dot filter. Okay. Why wouldn't we want to filter this though? I think this is the case of the thing I was looking at and posting a question. So this is one of the reasons why I like not posting review comments immediately. Like I want to be able to edit them. G for this case. I don't see why we wouldn't want to flag that. Yeah, so just generally questioning around those. Okay. Couple filter test cases I'd want to add here. Testing. A couple more test cases come to mind. One. Using 1 instead of 0. Using @0. Oh, .@0, which actually I just realized bug testing should be supported, I think. Flag 2, I think. .@0. Oof. I just thought of that. Oy vey. Using .filter without a 0. Putting something between the filter and the 0. Using another method name like defined. A few valid cases to think of so far, like things that shouldn't report an error. I think the .@0 is going to be a pain in the butt. But that is honestly like what the rule is meant to do, I think. Like @0 is just like a slightly different way of doing of 0. A few more invalid cases. A few invalid cases come to mind. Posting temporary pending for now. All right, what else we got here? So, oh, I love that you're using declare const. Love it. Rate a filter of 0. Yep. Dot find is a output. Beautiful, great. Are there comments? Comments. Yay, I'm glad. Where is the rule from style shit? I'm just gonna link to these comments because they are so annoying to deal with, and I don't have to have them again. Oh, lol. Yeah. Please enjoy the obnoxious code that is this thing. All right, I get too much Schadenfreude. I don't even know how to pronounce that about telling people to or suggesting dealing with comments. Looks good. Dot filter. Yeah, second one, third one, 0n. Honestly, I personally probably would not have thought of the 0n. So that's a nice one. That's a good call. What is -1 gonna work like? Values. String filter f of 0. That should be flagged. Did I not enable the rule? Oh, I didn't even enable the rule. Great. Come on, code. All right. Filter -0. Does that even work? Values equals A, B, C. Values dot filter true. 0 is A and -0 is still A. 0.0. Love it. -0. -0.0. Etc. Love to see it. 0n and quote 0 are illegal to yes. Are they now? Let's find out. -0 allowed. 0 because it's a string. Well, it does trigger it, so that's nice. Ooh, template literal string. Code. Make sure that syntax highlights nice. Ugh, it doesn't. Love it. -0n. Yeah, I'll just know. Negatives for all the big int number cases. Yeah. What else? What other shenanigans could people do here? I'm not going to say like 1 - 1. Like if get static value doesn't get that, it's fine. What oops. Ooh, my back. I think I need to raise my desk preset a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. And it's as high as it goes. Okay. All right. Yep. Chaining on a value. Oh boy, shenanigans here. Yep, these look good. These are great. Nice done with the spaces. I think this is really all that comes to mind so far about the raw syntax of the 0 lookup. But also we have, what about a read-only string? Nice. Read-only array of string. Nice. Array like I think is okay to omit. Oh, it doesn't even have filter. Great. Array of string. Nice. Is this checked for though? Okay, so it works. It just isn't tested. Array of string and read-only array string. Read-only array. I'll keep it on 7 lines. Whatever. Read-only string. I don't think that's here. Tuples. does this work? String. Tuples. Tuples are a whole thing. What else could there be? Oh, generics. Generic functions. Function with values t extends string. Values t. Don't you just love all the different ways people can refer to types? Constrained type parameters. Yeah, tuple types allow filter because it's an array. And hey, maybe it's like a tuple with 3 strings and you wanted to get the first one. Who is TypeScript to judge? Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I have that tune in my head. Yeah, I'll just say it here actually in the PR. Did I post this PR in the chat? Yes, I did. Okay. Tip get constraint type at location. Yeah, that's a whole thing that everyone ends up having to use at some point in time. Lots of PR. Okay. Yeah. I can't think of anything else to request here. I know I've requested a good chunk of things, so it'll probably end up mucking around the implementation a bit. So I'll probably have to re-review eventually, going back through it all again. So yeah, this is all I can think of. This is solid though. Thanks for sending this. Like this is really good. Oh, and I wanted to praise the comments too. What did I mention? Praise. For what it's worth, I found the comments very helpful. So if you end up not doing this, then +1 to them. But they are an indication MO that a well-named function could clear up the code instead. Too. Yeah, the function, or rather the comments are great. Interesting again. Left some requests around edge cases and other edge cases to work on. Have fun. GIF thing doesn't even work in this resolution. This extension is busted. Fun GIF. Let's see. Is this the appropriate emotion I'm trying to convey? Yeah, it's fine. Phoebe or whatever from Friends. This is close enough. Curious. I downloaded one window. Does it show up here? Yes. Pained. Slightly pained, maybe. Caption. So much fun. Cool. This was fun. And I'm excited about this PR. It's going to be a good... you know what? I've learned the hard way that it on my computer's internet sometimes in particular, you have to wait for the image to load before you before you can copy and paste it. At least that's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong or out of date. Copy. Huh. Wow, look at that copy. I don't know when they added this. I swear it used to just be like a nothing, but the alt text. Good for them. Let's see. Right click, copy image. Oh, wow, yeah, they did. Nice, thank you. Cool, yeah. Once the whole GIF loads in. Cool, so this is now waiting review. A rating response. All right, it's been 1:20. I'm getting a little tired, but I think I might be able to power through. Oh, other Josh. Wow, late breaking comment. I'm sorry I didn't see this. You for sum over either filter 0 or find if the return value is only used in a Boolean context. Oh, interesting. Let me try to reproduce this in a playground here. So we have our, let's try to get the values, string, const first equals values dot sum, filter. Oh man, value starts with whatever, it's an A. Starts with A. If starts with A. Oh, that's complicated to implement, I'm sure. So in this case, we could switch it to values dot sum instead of filter 0. Only if the array elements are guaranteed to be non-falsy, though. If the result of the yeah. If they're guaranteed to be non-falsy. Ooh, that's a complex one. I don't know if it'd be easily feasible to get into this rule. Maybe a good follow-up? Not sure. Dang it. Yeah, that's complex. It scares me. All right, let's go back to the queue. Yeah, no, I'm tired. I'm gonna call it a day. Oh, style sheet, you got another thing in there? Let's go directly to this. I thought is awaiting response. Oh, was it you, style sheet, saying that the... Why did I add this back? My bad. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry for leaving this. Yeah, this will be my last thing that I review today. I'm getting tired. I'll review this and then I'll find a channel to raid. So any questions y'all want to raise or things to talk about or just suggestions of channels to raid, let me know. All right, so let's look at this. Get pull, yarn, start. Okay. Last one for this stream. Boop. Last one for the stream today. These feature ads are a lot to look at. That's not my normal smiling emoji. Now, what was this again? Let's just copy. Boop. Alrighty. There we go. All right, what's going on here? What's the backing issue? Oh, you didn't use the template test disk. 8056, no useless template literals, add fixing suggestions. Okay, so right. In PRs, whatever this number this is, 7957 style sheet, you very excellently added a no useless template literals rule. Again, not using the template. Where it flags any template literal that can be simplified to a normal string literal. Let's just open that directly. So like if you do A, B like this, you're wrapping as a template string interpolation literal AB. You can just say AB. There's no need for these shenanigans. Yeah. So now this adds fixed suggestions to the rule. let's show results. There were a few threads. Let's go back. All right. Just talking about, operate again. Escaping backticks. So test cases, let me just make sure those exist. See if we have backticks. Is some, oh yeah, look at that. Lovely. Some string, cool. And actually, let me get this rule up. No useless template rules. Let me just experimentally validate. One of the things I love about having a playground is that you can just very quickly spin up whatever test code you wanted. And see if it gets, oh yeah, that's good stuff. And what if we have many of those? They all get, oh, lovely. Yep. Good stuff. Resolved. Is there a reason to have this as a suggest rather than a fix? Oh, right, we were talking about this. I don't quite remember where we went with this. Is this resolved? Excuse me. 75. All right, so I'm like kind of TLDRing the thread because I'm tired. I know I've like already been through this a couple times. All right, so the issue is that the fixer in the test should fix everything, but if we check for last position equals start, which in my test case was true after the first, got it. So if there's like weird overlapping and stuff, then it's hard. Okay, well, if it works, it works. As long as all the test cases, the output are happy, then I'm happy. Cool. So for me, that's resolved. Great. Resolved. Oh, that's all the comments? Great. Quasis. Is that a word? Quasis resembling. That's like a part of the AST, right? Like that's literally in our spec. Quasis. Yep. C spell, you silly goose. You should know that. All right. So all we're doing is remove the quasis and the backticks. Great. So that's in one case, line 69. That's if we see a template literal. But then we also see if you have, what is this inside? Oh, that's if you have a single string variable. But then if we have more, if we have multiples, then we have fixes, which might add, if there's any quotes, then we escape it, yeah. Yeah, no, as a native English speaker, the word quasis, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, pronounced quasis. That's, what? That's not the right language. Yeah. No, it's not just you. A lot of things in ASTs, a little level, more level of a playing ground between native English speakers and non-native. Ken. All right. Yeah, this looks good. Output 1. Yeah. Now you have to no format a lot of these. Yeah, this looks great. I'm pleased here. I can't think of, maybe it's just that I'm tired and I'm gonna get a bug for this later, but the fact that this is adding a fix to an existing case and all the outputs look very reasonable. I can't think of like new things to say. Oh, new end column for this. Let's look at this code. Looks better. What does this look like on prod? What's the complaint? What's the difference? Why is there a different end column? Oh, there's a new space. Okay, yeah, so different spacing. Fine. Yeah, doesn't matter. Cool. Oh, and new test cases. Yes, so we have all those backticks and escapings. Yeah, this is great. This is really nice. Awesome. No complaints. This is looking very thorough. Thanks. Nice. Yay. Let's get this in. Yeah, this coming week's Monday, whatever release is going to be feature packed. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, +1 to Avra. Those are some clever cases. Cool. So that's the stream. Almost exactly an hour and a half. This was fun. I see there's several people coding, but they all have like several dozen people there. So I'm gonna see if there's anyone who's like a small person, like small following or whatever. But yeah, thanks y'all. This was great. I guess my Stream Elements is still not working, but if you ever want to reach out to me, I'm on joshuakgoldberg.com and a bunch of social media. So let's see if we got any indie TypeScript folks. Yeeting jQuery for science. Good for you, White Panther. That's great. Show all. I wish you could filter to like people who only have a few folks. Docker. Oh, hell no. And I wish you could filter on language. Like I feel weird like as an English speaker with an English chat showing up in like a Russian stream or whatever, Ukrainian. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, Next.js. Let's do that. So we're gonna raid Sergey. I don't know how they prefer to pronounce that. This was fun. Thanks. I agree. Style shit. This was a fantastic stream. Got a lot of good reviewing and a lot of folks here. A lot of good comments. This was fun. Thank you. Tell them if they ask, I said hi. I unfortunately can't stay. But anyway, my name is Josh Goldberg. I work on typescript-eslint, among other open source projects, and I'm always happy to chat open source stuff, and I'll see you around. Toodaloo.